Central Intelligence continues, and this week it's the Aberdeen Wings hosting. I'm Jay Kleinknecht from the Aberdeen Wings locker room. Let's get right into the action. Checking the scoreboard, it was the Austin Bruins beating the North Iowa Bulls 4-3 on Friday night. Riddle for North Iowa had 1 goal and an assist. Jack Messick with 2 assists and Hunter Garvey with 34 saves. The St. Cloud Norsemen beat the Wings 3-1. Kyle Cosma had 32 saves for the Wings, while Ethan Dahlmeyer had 21 saves in the win. The Bismarck Bobcats and the Minot Minotauros had a home-and-home, and it started out at the VFW Center in Bismarck on Friday night with 3. Patrick Johnson had 2 goals and Michaels a goal and 3 assists, while Drew Holt had 2 assists for the Bobcats. For the Minotauros, Houston Cartman had 2 goals. Moving on to Saturday, a split for the North Iowa Bulls as they come out with a victory in Austin 4-2. St. Cloud doubled up the Aberdeen Wings 2-1. Josh Ledford had 19 saves for the Norsemen. Dom Wasik 18 saves for the Wings. Minot and Bismarck traveled up to the Mesa Center, where Minot won 5-2. Houston Cartman with 2 goals and an assist, while Jackson Panzer had a goal and assist, and Carter Clafton with 29 saves. Houston Cartman's 4 goals and an assist on the weekend earned him the Central Division Star of the Week. Now let's check the Central Division standings after the weekend. The North Iowa Bulls 5-2-1 with 11 points. The Austin Bruins also 5-2-1 with 11 points. The St. Cloud Norsemen 5-1-0 with 10 points in third, and then the Aberdeen Wings 4-4 with 8 points. Minot Minotauros 3-4-1 with 5 points, and the Bismarck Bobcats 1-7 with 2 points on the early season. Let's start off the team segments of Central Intelligence by going way up north to Minot.
Thanks, Jay. I'm here with Taurus forward Houston Cartman. And Carpy, you had a big weekend named NAHL Central Division Player of the Week. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's an awesome accolade. I'm super happy. It's a huge honor, but more than that, it's just awesome. I've been lucky enough to play on such a good team with such good players, and I feel like that speaks more to them than it does to myself.
You got to play in the home opening weekend this weekend. We had over 1,800 people here. What was the crowd like here in Minot?
It was absolutely electric. Like, playing in front of our home fans for the first time was something I'll never forget, and it was awesome the way we packed the barn and got the win. So
you actually played for the Aberdeen Wings a couple years ago. What was it like coming to Minot as a visiting player?
I always liked playing here. Obviously, it's a beautiful facility and it's great fans. Sometimes it can be hostile, but you know, that's makes the game a little more fun. So it's been awesome coming back.
Torres came away with a split this weekend. Big win on Saturday over the Bobcats. How do you guys carry that momentum that you guys gained on Saturday into this weekend against North Iowa?
You know, I thought we had a really strong game Saturday, and I thought we did a lot of really good things Friday, but just came up short. And I think if we just get back to work, practice hard, and kind of know where the bar is and how good we can play and how good we can be, we should have no issue taking care of business.
Appreciate you coming on Central Intelligence, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah. Back to you, Jay.
Now we move down the highway to Bismarck.
All right, here in Bismarck, Bobcats getting ready to take on Aberdeen. A couple of home games this weekend. Owen Michaels with us. Played for the Bobcats last season, played a full season for Bismarck, went to the USHL for Omaha, played in the preseason. What was that experience like, and what's it like coming back to Bismarck?
Yeah, it was good, you know, being able to learn and use their resources that they have there. But I'm just excited to be back with the guys, and, you know, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new guys too, and, you know, just working every day, one day at a time, and, you know, we're getting better, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, your first game for the Bobcats, Friday night, home opener with Minot in town. You score in the first minute of this season, and you have 4 points on the night. Do you know how many 4-point games you had all of last year?
I believe 1, so.
You're right.
Yeah. You know, hopefully I can have another, but, you know, it's not really what I care about. It's more the team success. And, you know, if I can do that and help in that way, then, you know, I'm happy to do so.
What's allowed you to fit in so well?
Just knowing a lot of the guys, and, you know, they're just easy to be around, welcoming, and, you know, it's a lot of fun every day.
Aberdeen coming into town. No one likes playing the Wings. Why is that?
They're usually coached well. You know, they have good structures and they're really disciplined, but, you know, it's a big rivalry, and, you know, the games are always exciting and competitive and a lot of fun to play in.
What's the key going to be?
Just stick to our game, make them match our energy, and just, you know, worry about ourselves, control what we can control, and, you know, everything will take care of itself.
All right, Owen Michaels, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, Jay, back to you.
Keeping it in Dakotas, now the Aberdeen Wings segment, as I had a player joining me. All right, Owen Dubois is joining me now from Madison, Wisconsin. You wear the number 15. Owen, thanks for coming on Central Intelligence.
Of course.
Well, I wanted to ask you a little bit about being a veteran, because you were with this team last year and played in a handful of games and were around this locker room and the culture and all of that. And I wanted to ask you what it's like coming in as a first-year player, and how different it is coming in as a veteran, and what your approach is like.
Right. Well, last year was a big learning year for a lot of the new guys, and the older guys were really good at taking us in and teaching us and getting us going. So this year, I'm obviously transitioning to being one of those leaders and helping the newer guys coming in and helping them get settled and get going and teaching them what the Wings are all about. Definitely
a little bit different for sure. When did you get started playing hockey, and what led you to the Aberdeen Wings?
Well, I started when I was 2 years old, pretty much, just as soon as my parents would get me in skates, and it just took off from there. I just kept building up and climbing the ranks until eventually I found myself here.
So did you go to main camp, or did one of the coaches kind of reach out to you, or how does that process?
Well, actually, it was Steve Jennings. I played against his AAA team. We played him probably like 6 times during the season, so he got to watch me quite a bit, and he contacted Coach Langer last year and got me here.
Excellent. Okay. What would you say your style of skating and playing is? Is there an NHL player or somebody that you kind of maybe don't model yourself after, but you kind of look at and go, you know what, I kind of, they're similar?
I'm not sure. I don't really follow the NHL too specifically like that, but I'm definitely more of like obviously I'm a big body, so getting in, working hard, and getting into the corners, and just grinding my way through all the physicality.
Yeah. Well, which a big part of it for sure. Do you feel like your game has kind of transitioned or changed at all over the years?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was predominantly the best kid on my team, like in the small area that I grew up, and obviously that's not the case as you get to higher levels. So I've kind of learned to use my bigger body and my size to just protect pucks and take it away from other people and really utilize that.
Excellent. Okay. Do you have, well, I want to ask about future plans, but it's difficult for me to kind of, especially because there's so many different options and different things that could happen. But
right.
where would you like to be? Is there a field of study, for example, that you see yourself, maybe you're especially interested in and maybe pursuing?
Yeah, I mean, I want to keep playing hockey as long as possible, sure. But I've always been interested in the field of engineering, so I'll probably end up going into something along the lines of that. I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume that it's going to be engineering.
Excellent. All right, well, you've got Bismarck coming up this weekend, so I won't keep you much longer here, but I appreciate you coming on, and good luck against the Bobcats.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that'll do it for our portion of Central Intelligence. Now let's head down south to check in with the North Iowa Bulls.
Thanks, guys. Central Intelligence here in Mason City now with the North Iowa Bulls and goaltender Hunter Garvey, who helped North Iowa pick up 3 out of 4 points last weekend against the Austin Bruins, and now it's off to Minot this weekend. Hunter, how you doing? How's the time in Mason City going?
It's going really well. I'm happy I finally got my first games of the season in, and I'm enjoying it here a lot. So,
any big takeaways so far from the first month in town, up to about 6 weeks now, I think?
Obviously, it's a lot smaller than what I'm used to, but it's still nice. I have everything I need here, and I like my roommates and my teammates a lot, so that's very nice, too.
Now, you spent a few weeks before the season started on a call-up with the Waterloo Blackhawks in the United States Hockey League. I think you got into a game down there as well. How did that go for you? What did you take away from the experience?
It was a big learning experience. Obviously, I had to adjust to the speed of that level a little bit more, and then the game a little bit tough, but that's just something you learn from, I guess, and just the intelligence of the players up at that level. Obviously, I'm not trying to drag on my teammates or anything; they're very smart, but it's just a new level, I guess, and that's just something I had to learn.
Now, as you get ready for another brand new week, what are you hoping to improve upon, polish up, maybe step up a bit here in your second season in the Bulls organization, even though it's first year here in Mason City?
Just winning games, I guess. Last year was a little bit hard. I ended up having an okay record, but I didn't win as many games as I wanted to. And then I also really, really want to win shootouts more often because that was a struggle last year. But other than that, just refining my game too. So.
Hunter Garvey is with us on Central Intelligence, goaltender for the North Iowa Bulls, as North Iowa heads up to Minot for a matchup with the Minotauros this weekend. Hunter, congratulations on a great weekend last week, and thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
Continuing our circle around the Central Division, let's head north from Mason City up to the Austin Bruins.
Thanks, Jay. I'm here with Sutter Rosati. I mean, so far this season, Sutter, league-leading 11th assist over the weekend against the North Iowa Bulls. I mean, how does that feel knowing you're doing exactly what you need to do on the assist-wise and helping out and getting those points and moving the puck into the open spot so your teammates are right there to bank it home?
Yeah, it feels good to help out the team, and teammates are doing a great job getting open and just makes my job pretty easy.
Tough weekend against North Iowa, split the series home and home. Friday night we took the win down in Mason City in the shootout. Saturday night, a little different story. North Iowa came up here and played spoiler. I mean, that's going to be a big series coming forward. Border battle, 45-minute drive down the road. I mean, how does it feel to know we have a close border battle like that and it's going to be a tooth and nail fight every time you guys get together?
Yeah, we were excited to play them. Always turn up for a rivalry game, so we were excited to get that started. Not the result we were looking for in the second game, but we'll come back harder and just keep playing our structure and our physical game.
This weekend, traveling up to St. Cloud, taking on the Northmen Friday night. First time meeting them this season for the solo game this weekend. I mean, what's in your guys' mind so far as you're tied for first place with the aforementioned North Iowa Bulls? What are you guys planning on doing this weekend to make sure you get that extra 2 points and jump ahead and take that lone single spot in the standings?
Yeah, it's a strong division this year. Everyone's pretty neck and neck with each other, so we just got to play our systems and get our pucks deep and play the body and just play Austin Bruins hockey to get on top.
Solid weekend up ahead here for the Austin Bruins, traveling up to St. Cloud Friday night to take on the Norsemen. Lone game this weekend for the Black and Gold. Then back again the following weekend, back here against the Bismarck Bobcats at Riverside Arena. Jay, back to you and Central Intelligence.
And we round out our tour around the Central Division by going to St. Cloud. Take it away, Ashley.
Thanks, Jay. Ashley Chase here in St. Cloud. I'm joined by forward Logan Kittleson. Had a goal over the weekend and part of the sweep in Aberdeen. Tell us just a little bit about playing this weekend, the vibe in the building, getting back on the road, all of those things.
Yeah, it's a big experience going down there. It's a great atmosphere. The fans are loud, they're chirping, they're having fun. It's hard barn to play in. You know, it's a great experience and atmosphere there. So.
To be able to come away with 2 wins, not only 2 big Central Division wins, but against the defending champs of the division, of the regular season. They didn't lose very many games last year. What was it like to come out of there with a win?
It felt great, honestly, as they had the most wins last year, and especially us last year. Not too hot against them, but starting off hot here, I think it propels us forward for the season against them, especially now. So,
coming back home this weekend, 1 single game against Austin. What do you guys have to do to come away with another win this weekend?
I think we have to play the same way in Aberdeen. Hard defensively. They score goals. We can score goals. I think it comes down to defense at the end here. So,
well, Norsemen back on home ice for a single game this weekend against Austin. Thanks so much, Jay.
Now we close out the show with a look at some of the highlights from some spectacular play around the Central Division. Thanks for watching Central Intelligence.
Able to figure out their power play as of late, as they have been ice cold so far this season. Richards with a drop pass, shoots, scores! Drop pass from Catalano to Richards, puts the lead in half.
Side, it's chased after by Mann, then Campbell. Campbell hits the center, bouncing puck out front, shot, goal! Nate Mann puts the Wings on the board at the 15:35 mark, and a great feed from Seamus Campbell in the corner near side.
He's left, 2-on-1, Cartman as Joseph tries a shot instead, save made. Cartman takes it back, another try, third try, it's in. Houston Cartman is third of the weekend.
Low for Drew Holt. Has Michaels middle. Holt feeds it right. He shoots, score! Novak!
Swatted it right off his stick, and the Bulls head the other way off the puck, the pickpocket. Plays left wing, throws it in, and North Iowa scores! Michael Messick on the backside, got Deutsch committed to his left, and the Bulls lead 4-2. A perfect pass across to set up Michael Messick. And North Iowa ends up scoring on the penalty kill, no less. It's a shorthanded goal.
North Dakota native there, a good chance to shoot the puck.
Now a good touch ahead, has Schwenninger in alone. Schwenninger shot, it's in. Dean Schwenninger gets behind
Up the wall out to the neutral zone again. Now with numbers, Wings working in. O'Connell fed back over. Nielsen with a backhand on the feed from Missouri, and the Wings are up 1-0 at the 14:46 mark.